Hi everyone, welcome to episode 3 of Two Falls Nishu Takuatshina. This is a brand new game that was released for console on the 2nd of May. Today we're continuing the playthrough with episode 3, so let's get into it and let's have a look.
Perfect. This pushing out will tell other Innu where I'm headed. Assuming other Innu actually come. When I was young, I thought survival meant making the most of everything nature provides. But traveling alone reminded me survival is more than just, well, surviving. It's about connection to culture, history, people, even life itself. And those connections are everywhere. The tracks of roaming caribou, who feed us in winter, clothe us all year round. The familiar sight of a blooming yarrow great-grandfather uses to cure the ill. The intoxicating sweetness of ikude flowers and the smell of tea brewed from its petals. Those connections are what kept me going back then. Because no matter the distance, I knew Innu back home survived the same way. Still, connections alone couldn't keep solitude at bay. It hurt, having no one to speak to. No one to share stories or even laugh with. But that night, everything changed.
So if this is your first episode watching, this game takes place in 17th century in Canada. And this character's name is Maikan. He's one of the indigenous Innu people
left by that woman the poacher traveled with.
Of the
if I find her, I'll
Canadian
find him.
Landscape during that time. This game follows the stories of two characters, so it's this character and a woman named Jeanne or Jeanne. She's French. I keep getting the pronunciation of her name wrong. And it shows us the two sides of the story of the indigenous peoples and the colonizers, the colonial, the empires that kind of colonized all of these places. So it's very interesting thus far. And this game, as you can see, it's much more narrative based, not so much based on action, but we are focusing more on storytelling and the stories of these two characters. There's not a lot of action happening. A lot of the controls is just clicking on things. I wonder if I can climb up here. No. So yeah, it's a different type of game. It's an indie game released by Unreliable Narrators, and so far I'm really enjoying it.
What the? This is bad. She must be bleeding out. Or worse. Better hurry.
Obviously, we see this character's strong connection to nature. You will see the other character once we switch to her story.
Just my luck.
Her strong connection
I'll
to
need to
religion.
Find some place to wait this out, with or without her.
And Catholicism. shows us the two different belief systems of the characters too. And I think it does so in quite a refreshing way. I've never played a game like this before. I think the closest thing I've played to this is like Tales from the Borderlands, which is completely different. This game's much more contemplative and serious.
A fire. She's alive.
But I think it gives us a really sensitive idea of what things were like during that time. And the initial meeting of the two cultures, and it shows us that colonization is, it's not as binary as we might think it is. There's a lot of gray areas, and a lot of the misunderstandings come from ignorance on both sides. So if you want to play a thoughtful game and something that is quite meaningful, then I really recommend this game. Please watch episode 1 and 2 as well to get the full story. I'll drop a link to the playlist featuring all the episodes in the description of this video for you to look at.
What is that?
I'm trying to follow the sound in my headphones. I think this is the place.
Who the...
Arrête! Putain d'Iroquois, tu pensais m'avoir eu?
I'm not trying to hurt you, all right? Just calm
Hang
down
on.
and...
You're Inu.
You speak Inu Aimun?
Damn well gotta speak it to trade with you folks, don't I? Now, you better have a real good fucking reason for creeping up on me. Spit it!
So as you can see here, the game gives us choices all the time, and the choices, as I understand it, fundamentally alter the way the characters grow. So I'm going to press X. In your playthrough, you might want to choose different options and see
saw an
where that
accident.
leads.
Up there by the brook. I was afraid someone got hurt.
Hell of a way to go in the dark just to track one stranger.
Well, you're not who I was hoping to find. But you do seem to need my help. And something tells me I'll be needing yours.
You got some real fucking nerve, kid. Lucky for you. That might not be a bad thing.
You lost a lot of blood. Let me take a look at it.
Back off. I was only hoping to see one person tonight. And it sure as shit wasn't you. So watch your goddamn step.
It was an insane situation. He could have been the man who ruined everything. Yet, I had to keep him alive, because this was my only lead to find that white pelt.
Now, what kind of help do you need? Food, furs, my fucking hat?
Alright, so this is a tricky choice because I'm actually doing both. I'm trailing a poacher, which is obviously this guy. We know that because we played the other side of the story too. But I don't know if it's dodgy to say I'm looking for the woman. I'm just gonna go with B. Let's see.
Before I found you, I was following someone. She has information I need.
She?
A girl. And if I don't find out what she knows, my people in the East could die. Do you know where to look for someone like that?
Let's say I could tell you something. What's in it for me?
I'll make sure those injuries won't kill you. They may be serious, but I've handled worse.
Oh, well, you sure know how to bargain with a man who's bleeding to death. But this sounds too good to be true.
I will insist I'm trustworthy.
If you
Let's
really
see.
did work with Inu before, you should know we keep our promises. And I promise I'm not your enemy.
So, what's your name?
Maikan?
Well, I owe you an apology, Maikan. Because I damn near shot my own guardian angel.
Angel?
It's a good thing. Don't worry about it. Here's hoping you sew half as well as my last doctor.
So we don't know what actually happened at this stage between episode 2 and episode 3, but it obviously seems like Pierre was attacked by something. We don't know what. Episode 2 ended on a bang if you watched episode 2. And yeah, seems like he got injured by whatever was chasing them. Now we're going to go back to Jeanne, it seems.
It won't stop bleeding.
So she took a tumble at the last episode. At the end of episode 2, she just kind of
I've got to
falls
keep
off a
moving.
cliff and it stops. So let's hoping for a more positive outcome this time. Jeanne is the French girl that washed up shore. And she's also just trying to find her way
Come
in the
on, Jeanne.
forest.
It's just pain. You can do this.
Right, so she pronounces the name Jeanne. So I'll say Jeanne. It's actually similar to my name, Janine. My name's also French. Jeanne and Janine. Quite similar.
I need a place to hide. Fast.
For this game, you can expect to play about 4.5 hours to finish it. I think there are about 9 episodes, with each of them about an hour, no, half an hour long. I will definitely be playing all the episodes on this channel in the coming week, so you can follow Jeanne and Maikan's journeys together with me. She was with a dog named Capitan. I hope he made it. I really do.
What is that?
I don't see him now. I hope he's okay.
Why? Who would do something like this?
I thought I saw the dog there. I hope it's not a wolf. Oh, it's a wolf. Okay, that's not Capitan. I hope he comes back. The dog is really cute.
My only option now is Quebec. But how do I make it without Pierre?
She and Pierre, the person we met in a few minutes ago.
Captain?
There's Capitan, is it him? They were obviously traveling together and they got separated.
Oh no.
I hope this isn't Capitan.
Bones. Picked clean. Lord, I'm begging you. Don't let this happen to me. I read that Bible because I needed you. And I still need you. Wait, that's the river where I met Pierre. The Saint Laurent. That's it. Maybe I can follow it. All the way west to Quebec. And then... Oh God!
Oh no. When this music starts, then I know I need to run.
Someone!
I need to run. This poor girl is not having the best days thus far. She was shipwrecked.
No, 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 God, not like this!
She's running from wolves. There's Capitan.
Oh boy! Go away! Stay back!
Oh my goodness. Oh my word. This is intense. I've got to say, this is good storytelling. A lot of people think games can't tell good stories, but when I look at this game, I think games are very good at telling stories. I've been quite immersed in this
Almost
story.
done.
I'm impressed. Wasn't expecting you to be a medicine man.
I'm not. But great-grandfather taught me well.
Great. Real comforting.
I didn't know what to think of Pierre at first. Just because he was hurt didn't mean he was harmless, let alone innocent. And yet, he cared about things I didn't know white men could care about.
What are you putting in there anyway?
You want to know how the remedy's made?
Sure. Once in a lifetime chance to learn Inu healing, ain't it? Ugh. Besides, best to know what's in there before I chug it.
I will gladly teach him my people's ways.
All right. But I can't tell you everything without great-grandfather's permission.
No worries. Just share what you can.
This is a salve to help your wound mend. It's made of boiled sap and... How do you say kabibudepanit in French?
Champignon.
Right. Sap and champignon to staunch the bleeding. This is smoked trout. For supper, not your injury.
Thank
That
God.
looks delicious.
Was worried you'd melt fish bones into syrup or some shit.
I'll borrow some muskrat furs to make bandages, and...
Whoa, whoa. You can't take my merchandise. I need those to make a living.
Listen, Pierre. Muskrat hides have oils that draw out toxins and prevent infection. Last thing we need is for an injury we treat today to fill with pus tomorrow.
God damn it. Fine. For someone who ain't a medicine man, you sure put most doctors I know to shame. Oh. All right. So what's that god-awful stuff?
Just Igode tea mixed with bear grease. It stinks, but does wonders for fatigue.
Bear grease?
Of course. You hunt, don't you? You must have tried the lard at least once. Oh. Well, it's supposed to give you energy, assuming you can stomach it.
Any chance it tastes better than it smells?
I'd call the taste nostalgic. Us Innu always eat bear lard during caribou hunts, so it has a special place in my heart.
Nostalgic doesn't mean good, you know. Christ, this wound makes laughing hurt.
What even did that to you?
Couldn't tell. Too much fog. But it was real big and real painful. And taking that fall, going after Jeanne, didn't help the painful part.
Jeanne? Is she the woman I asked about?
Yeah. We were traveling together till that thing showed up.
Do you think she's still alive?
Wouldn't be the first time she survived some crazy shit. When we met by the river, she just crawled out of this god-awful shipwreck. Should have seen her. Skin and bones, soaking wet, shaking like a leaf. Girl looked done for. But she's got moxie like men twice her size. If I'm still kicking, she must be too.
Wait. If you were at that shipwreck and heading west, then...
All right, this is an important decision because he is the poacher I'm looking for. I'm 99% sure. Let's see if we do this.
Were you near Tudiskak?
Not where you're from. I was trying to set up business with locals there.
Did you see anything unusual? A dead man with frostbite, perhaps?
Frostbite? In this weather? Sorry. Trade companies picked those woods clean. I barely found anything. Never mind that.
I see. Good to know you're not responsible, then.
Whoa. Responsible for what?
Let's see.
I'm hunting a wolf.
That's why you're here? Ain't there shitloads of wolves in Totiskak?
The one I'm after is long dead. Someone defiled its corpse, left it to rot and suffer. That may not sound like much to you, but it could spell disaster for Innu.
Christ. How do you stop that?
I find the wolf's hide, laid to rest properly before winter comes. But white wolves are rare enough. Tracking a single pelt is...
Hold up. White? Mon bleu. Jeanne. She has one. Freshly skinned, pale as snow. And she's taking it west. Call that a coincidence if you want, but...
That's it! I just need to find her!
You and me both. So what do you say to teaming up? Help me find her. I help you find that fur.
Honestly, I need all the help I can get right now. I look forward to traveling with you.
Right back at you, partner.
All right, I was mistaken. Pierre, I thought he's the one that killed the wolf, but turns out he isn't.
Best we start
Let's
healing
see
you.
where this goes.
Show me that wound.
Oh, that does not look good.
Frozen over. Like he was mauled by cold.
Jesus, kid. You okay? Is it that bad?
No. It's just... It looks familiar.
All right, I guess that's it. That is episode 3. That was a bit shorter than the other ones, but that's it. So I will be doing episode 4 for you very, very soon. But thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time, I guess.